the way your game's evolving and being more of a playmaker and scorer and aggressive and all that. But in terms of personality and the comfort you feel away from the floor and being in the NBA for a full season now, do you notice a similar evolution in your personality and your approach?
Yeah, I just think it just comes with being more comfortable. As a freshman in college, it's kind of the same way. Kind of going into a new environment, don't know how I kind of depict it, and I feel like just having a year under my belt has helped me off the court, and just being with guys in different environments has helped as well. So it's been a good offseason, a good summer.
What does your off-season work kind of looks like now that you do have a year of experience?
Yeah, it's just kind of been consistency has been the biggest thing. Working out, staying in the weight room, and all those things. But also kind of just putting in little different things off the court, whether it's dinner, whether it's going golfing, stuff like that, just to kind of get a freedom in a sense like that. But I feel like it's been a productive offseason for me on the court and off the court.
Did you enjoy doing all that? Like, especially doing maybe some things to add to the weight that maybe you hadn't done before?
Yeah. I feel like a lot of it's just been consistency. Being here 5 days a week, in the weight room and stuff like that, and just getting stronger, eating the right foods, not going off schedule and stuff like that. So all of that kind of helped me, and I feel like it's helped my growth as a basketball player and on the court. So it was just something to experiment with, and I feel like it's definitely helped me.
Do you feel a little bit ahead of schedule from where you were? Maybe even stepping into a rookie season, you have that behind you. It obviously goes well for you. From that standpoint, do you feel like you might even be a little bit ahead of schedule from your own expectations?
I think so. I think just body-wise, physically, I feel a lot better, feel a lot stronger. I feel a lot more comfortable in my game, just being able to go on the court and do different things and get a comfort feel that way. So I feel like I'm definitely steps ahead. Comfortability my freshman or my rookie year, also just steps ahead of what I expected. So
Keegan, what's your perspective on De'Aaron Fox coming into this training camp? Mike did mention earlier that it seemed like he's stepping up to the plate as far as being a leader.
Yeah, he's been really good. He's been a really good leader in our pickup games and our off-court workouts or on-court workouts and in the weight room. So he's a leader that leads by example, but he also is vocal. And when he opens his mouth, it's a good thing for our team. And he's done that, and he's done a really good job at that.
So he's been more vocal probably than he has been since the year that you've been here?
I mean, from when I've been here, he's been vocal, but I feel like he's kind of turned it up a notch, and I feel like that's helped our culture for sure.
To bounce off that a little bit, Mike Brown said that you guys kind of took you under his wing this summer, and we've seen all the videos, Uncle Keeks and all that.
Yeah.
What's your guys' relationship been, and how's that kind of like evolved this summer?
Yeah, I think it's been really good. On the court, off the court, we've been together. We see each other pretty much every single day this off season, and with his family, it's been special just to be with them and be able to have that relationship and connection with them. And I feel like off the court it was cool just to experience it, because on the court, like, we're competing, going to battle and stuff like that, so it's a different environment.
You obviously showed a lot during the California Classic in those 2 games. How much is the coaching staff imploring you to be more aggressive offensively this year and kind of showing what you have been working on?
Yeah. I mean, I've been in Sacramento most of the off season, so I've been with a lot of the coaches during the off season and stuff like that, and just figuring out different things within the offense where I can be successful. Because I know a lot of teams are going to try and take away the 3-point shot now, and just trying to figure out what I can do off of that and different ways I can score in mid-range, get to the rim, stuff like that.
What do you think about Klay Thompson and Paul George? We're talking about some of the best shooters in the game. They mentioned you. Did you have? I'm guessing you heard it, but
Yeah.
What was your reaction to that?
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Just because I've watched those guys when I've been growing up and stuff, and they're really good players, championship winners, stuff like that. So kind of have that respect in the NBA. I feel like it's big for me, but obviously you can't get satisfied, you can't get comfortable, even though like what they said it was really cool.
Having the Olympic camp this summer and knowing that the Olympics are next season, is it too soon to think that you might be able to be in the line for that national team, especially with a lot of the veterans, like even like KD's like, I'm playing today.
Yeah.
How do you kind of look at the future with the Olympic camp?
Yeah, I mean, just to be involved in that this year, I kind of just want to get my foot in the door, learn the FIBA game, meet the coaches, talk with the coaches, things like that. So whether it's next year or the year after, whenever it is, 10 years from now, I feel like it'd just be a cool opportunity for me to kind of experience that at some point. So.
Monty
Over the
said
course
it.
of the playoffs, you really seem to get more comfortable, seem to figure it out. Kind of applying that to this offseason, working with Fox or working just on your game. Does it just slowly progress, or did something click for you, or like when you have those breakthrough moments, what are those like?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've had a lot of breakthrough moments, but I feel like the playoffs kind of exemplified the rest of them. And I feel like the last 3 games or so, I found something in myself. And to have it end, I feel like just brought more hunger and more confidence in me and into the off season, and know that I can play at the highest level in basketball. So just continuing that and looking back at that and knowing what I did those last couple of games.
Monty said a few minutes ago that a key way the team could get better and improve could fall on your shoulders and the evolution that your game takes. So what's the internal dialogue that you have in terms of managing maybe the pressure that might create versus just the mindset you need to have to go out and get better in the ways you need to?
Yeah, I know that we're getting better internally as a team, as a group, and I figure that if I stay in Sacramento most of this offseason, figure out the playbook offensively, defensively, and just try to get better that way. It helped me this year and help our team too. So everything I did this offseason was to help our team and also help myself individually. And I'm just excited to get on the court and just be my best every single night.
What have your early impressions of Sasha been, and how do you think adding another shooter with size will help this group?
Yeah, Sasha, he's been really good. Just his shooting ability brings another element for us to be able to spread the court. He's defended really well in pickup games and stuff like that, one-on-one situations. So I'm just excited to see him grow in the NBA game, and he's going to have ups and downs as a rookie in the NBA. Nothing's going to go smooth sailing, and just to see him go through those like I kind of did last year, and I know he'll get over those humps, and I feel like he'll be a really good player in this league.
Your brother going into his first year in Portland, how in contact are you with him? Are you giving him advice going into training camp, or letting him kind of figure it out?
Yeah, I talk to him every day. Pretty much FaceTime him every single day. So he's had a lot of fun up there so far, even with all the changes they've had on their team. But he's loved it so far. He's excited to get started, and my family and my parents are excited too. So I feel like it's brought us a lot closer together, and I'm just excited to see him grow as a player and as an NBA player.
When that schedule first came out, did you look for the Portland game to see when you were going to be playing against them the first time?
Yeah, that was the one thing I saw. I mean, we'll be there during Christmas. 'Cause I think we play the day after Christmas, so it'll be a family Christmas in Portland.
Keegan, what's the difference between your confidence coming into from your rookie season to year 2? What's the difference in that confidence?
Yeah, I think it's just I've had that year under my belt, and I kind of know what to expect. I feel like I've gotten better as a player this offseason, and I know what to expect on the court, off the court, travel-wise, things like that. So just mentally and physically, I feel just a lot more prepared.
Thanks, Keegan.